showing up live.
Well,
Uh,
if I drop out of nowhere, please understand that's because we have a tornado watch.
Oh, I think I can let you slide for that one. Okay, cool. I figured out which stream's working. Oh, I just got home. I completely forgot I didn't set this up.
Shame on you. Well, now we can go live right off of your YouTube app.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
It doesn't.
It didn't for me. Oh shoot, man. Well, the frame came in yesterday,
Yeah.
and this is all out of adjustment. Hi.
Hello. How you doing, Round Eye?
Oh, you know. I got the replacement parts for the other helmet, but I gotta find a screwdriver small enough so I can take it, so I can actually change them.
You need a precision screwdriver set.
I used to have one years ago. I forget what happened to it.
I've got the set for the toolbox, which is the individual, screwdrivers, full screwdrivers. Then I
Yeah,
have one that sits beside my stand in the living room that all it is you pop the tips out,
I used to have the jeweled set or the jeweled set that came in a little plastic case.
Yeah, that's similar to what I have in my toolbox.
I can't remember what happened to those though.
They might have grown legs and just not left a mailing address.
And this showed up.
Cool.
So I have a spare.
It's good to have a spare.
And I threw the Cena in the G Max again. So
At least you'll have a helmet to get you through the season. Good going. Good going. Because I know you're. The last helmet you ordered was. I remember you saying that.
this one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is still good enough to bomb around town. But I like I said last Sunday, I rode around with. He's got to come up with a better YouTube name. Because holy shit, I'm gonna butcher his name. D DSTSS. You remember him?
Yeah.
He's I wore this all day last Sunday, and oh man, I rode an hour up to go meet him, and I had a headache when I left, so I got up to the sheets, bought some Advil, popped those, waited around for a couple minutes for my head to stop, for my ears to stop popping, and then rode around pretty much all day, and yeah, cool looking helmet, flows air like you wouldn't believe, but it's not made for what I was going to use it for.
No. It's that's
like Burrito said, because she has the same one except for hers is it's white and black. Like she said, this is based off of their dirt helmet they make. They make just a full dirt bike helmet.
yeah.
This is pretty much it with DOT rating, and they threw a visor on it. But
If I seem a little bit preoccupied, it's because I'm watching a weather radar right now.
yeah, I should be doing that too, because they're saying we're going to get some storms down this way too.
Well, right before I got on, my phone alerts went off.
At least my internet is working tonight. Last night, it wasn't doing shit. I eventually gave up and went and watched TV.
Well, we got a bad cell heading right for us. Most of it's north up by Greenville. We'll see what comes about. If I get blown away, I'll give you a second by second report as I'm flying around.
Second by second report. The tornado.
Yes. Oh boy. Oh, so you seen the toy that I Skyped you the picture of the toy I got today. It's pretty darn cool, I tell you. I want to talk about it on the ITL this week.
Yeah. You still looking at fork braces?
Yes, I will be ordering that. Probably not next month, but a month after. If long things work out well for me. Because that'll be coming out of my my YT cash, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I will be getting one for it because I see it as a safety enhancement.
What one are you looking at?
I'm going to go straight to Eagle Mike.
Oh, you're going to get the same one I got.
Right. And actually, you can get it for like $10 cheaper if you wanted to by going right to Eagle Mike.
How much does he charge for it?
$114.
That's what I paid for it.
And it was $125 everywhere else.
I got mine through Motorsport, where the fairing piece came from, and that's the same price I paid for it. Was $100.
Okay. Cool. Like I said, I see that as a safety enhancement, so I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger on that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, from what little bit I've read of it so far, I mean, it's a world of difference.
Well, everything I've been doing to the bike this year has been to enhance it, to make it better for me. I know. I've got the. Hold on. I'm gonna mute this real quick for Michelle.
Like, that video I put up right after I put the stuff on it and wrote it about the mirrors on it, and I said the vibration was noticeable. Oh, that's right. He said he was going away. How's it going, everybody? Let's see. We got 2 watchers and a little bit.
I'm back.
Okay, you're back.
Michelle room and was asking me about the warnings, and I explained to her that I do have my eye on the live weather radar right now. But
yeah, remember the video I put up right after I put the parts on it and did the first ride, and I said the vibration was noticeable in the new bars.
Yes.
I still ain't put my mirrors on yet. That's how much it took the vibration away.
So, I mean, that's what really calm that bike down whenever at higher speeds.
Oh, Christ, it's smooth as butter at high speeds.
That's cool.
I could, and you know, I haven't even modded the fender yet. I don't see a need to do it. As long as you got the brace. If you wanted to do it, that's one thing, but
I'm not going to bother. My fender's already been trimmed down a little bit. I'm thinking do the brace. I got everything else. I mean, I put those foot pegs on. I mean, it's like having floorboards almost. With the other twist tires, which should be here tomorrow, they vibration down considerably. I mean, I hate to say this, but I think I'm turning my KLR into a cruiser. Seriously.
nah, not really.
But
You're
it's
not making it a cruiser. You're just you're doing what I'm doing.
I'm gonna find a happy medium. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm trying to get it to where it's relaxing to ride, basically.
Yeah. I mean, nobody wants to ride a bike that's punishing them. That's silly. And I mean, the goat doesn't really punish me too much anymore. The seats really helped out. I mean, I'm probably not going to get the hours like you can with your Airhawk, but at least it's not punishing me as bad. You know what I mean?
Well, over the winter, I'm going to redo my seat. So
now I did change the air filter yesterday,
yeah, I know. I remember seeing your messages.
and I didn't tell you the throttle response is actually a little bit better. I mean, yeah. I mean, I did keep the old filter back because, I mean, I can clean it. And for a pinch, I can hurry up and swap it out later on while I clean the other one. You know what I mean? And the goat got new tools for the case.
Oh, man.
What's up?
You want in? Send me a message. I'll get you in here, man. He says foot pegs are still there. The Ninja didn't get them. Holy shit. Yeah, man. Yesterday, my internet was completely garbage. I'm glad it's working today.
That's great. I was wondering if you forgot about tonight or what.
Actually, I kind of did because I worked today.
One of those days for you, huh?
And when you messaged me, I was like, oh, shit, that's right. Yeah, I don't know.
Stuff happens.
Yep. That's fine, Matt. We're going to be here for a while.
Little while, unless I'd have to drop out.
Unless you try to play Dorothy.
Yes. Hey, I'm not in Kansas, you know. That's Skip, not me. Oh, boy.
I'm not in Kansas right now either.
No?
No. I think they're traveling right now.
I kind of figured they were because he hasn't been responding back on Skype, you know?
Yeah,
He's got the nomad life now.
no.
Oh, boy.
So, yeah, man.
I went over to Tractor Supply today to get some stuff like the new valve cores, the valve stems for my tires and stuff like that for my SUV. And here they had a awesome sale on tools, so I kind of raided their tools and got tools for the goat whenever I'm traveling. I'm like, cool. Granted, they're not expensive tools, but they'll get me through a pinch, you know?
Where was this?
Tractor Supplies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I went to Tractor Supply. Tools are tools, man.
Well, these are the more raggedy edge tools, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Ones that if I lose a tool on the road, I'm not going to cry. If I lost my Snap-on or my Craftsman's, I'm going to feel bad, you know? Especially my Snap-ons.
Well, honestly, the tools I carry for the bike, yeah, they come from like AutoZone or.
I bought AutoZone the small socket set for the Goat a couple of years ago, and I've broken 4 of their sockets. Of course, they're not warranted because it's a small socket set, you know?
I've not broken any of mine. I mean,
well, evidently you don't hand fist them. Tight is tight, you know. No, actually, these ones here, I kind of figured they would break eventually anyway. The reason I picked them up because they were so darn cheap. I paid like $3 for the set on sale. I just throw it in my can and just go, you know. So what I'll be doing is I'll be in search of getting a little bit better set later on. I got new wrenches and I picked up a set of Allen wrenches because I've got a lot of Allen head screws on that bike. I found, especially with the racks, you know.
well, there's at least 6 Allen heads holding the front fairing on.
Yeah, perfect example. I mean, even if you start getting into your say your brake pads, you've got the 2 pins holding your pads in place.
Yep.
And also your the bolt that goes through your banjo bolt. It's a complete set. It's American and metric. I don't need the American normally, but it's there if I need it. Yeah.
What's up, DS? That's your nickname. I'm just gonna start calling you DS.
Long ain't BS. That's my nickname. Bunch of BS.
I can't join the stream, but here in spirit, he must be still working.
I give you permission to get off work.
Permission to get off work.
I'll write you a note.
Yeah, he already got his video up from last Sunday. I haven't even been to work on mine yet.
I don't know if I've done enough tire videos and stuff like that. I don't think I'm going to do much except for show the tires that I'm going to try.
Well, no. What you do is put them on, and when you're out riding, say, these are the new tires.
We'll see what kind of mileage I get out of them and how they feel.
Yeah. Oh, they took tomorrow off. I see.
Just take it off.
I
They have
see.
today off too, with pay. So, Team Red is slowly getting back together, huh?
Yeah. I guess the front, the new frame came in. I need to put it on still. I'll do that someday.
Sunday. You said Sunday, not someday, right?
I said Sunday. Yeah.
Okay. I have my volume turned a little low. That's why it didn't come through right. I've got a new set of headsets that I'm trying out for this. Another birthday gift from the missus to me.
Now my goal is to at least have it fully back together in the running order when I put it away.
Cool. That way she'll be sitting ready for you for next year.
That way, anything I do to it over the winter is just maintenance or upgrades.
That'll be awesome. See, I'm similar. I know that I'm not going to be able to ride for a good part of this winter time. So I'm getting the goat basically set up. So right before I go into the hospital, I'll drop the oil, put fresh oil in it, put it in the sleep mode on top of its motorcycle jack, and get my healing done. That way it's all ready for me.
That's not a thing I'm going to go buy tomorrow. I'm going to get one of those jacks.
I'll tell you, if you get the same one that you were talking about, this is exactly what I have. They're actually really good for the money.
Yeah, I'm going to check the price again. I think I missed the sale.
If nothing else, you have a printer, right?
Yeah. They mail me the flyers.
Well, if you miss the sale, go online. They'll have the sale online, and you can print out the coupon for it. They'll take that. I've done it a couple times. And of course, I paid a little bit more for mine because I've got the, I believe it was a 7-year warranty with it.
Yeah, you paid for the extended warranty.
Yeah.
Oh, Christ, they're even cheaper now. They're $80 right now.
Oh, I paid about that for mine originally. Makes it easier to work on. Yeah.
Well, I just want to get it up so I can get it off the wheels.
Don't forget to, if you don't have any, make sure you get some ratchet straps kit with it. They're like $11 there, the orange ones, and they'll do the job. I keep my orange ones, 2 of my orange ones, with my jack. In fact, they're wrapped around the handle, so I don't use them for anything else.
I got some ratchet straps I can use.
It's just more convenient to have it with the tool. You know what I mean? Because I got the goat pretty much emptied out from all my traveling stuff. One thing I have in there is like my oil and
see the main reason why I want the lift or the jack is because if I decide to do the rear shock over the winter, it'll be up in the air.
Yes. For that, you'll definitely want to put the jack more towards the front so you can let that swing arm drop. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Oh, I straightened out my right-hand can finally. I took it off yesterday to do the air filter, and I looked at it like, ah, let me find a sledgehammer. Sledgehammer and a piece of 2x4. It's not perfect, but it worked.
That's all it takes.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Bikes are fun. Myself, I enjoy turning a wrench, so it's kind of nice on that aspect, you know.
I would like to buy one of these lifts, but
You're talking about
yeah,
the shoplift. The
yeah,
only thing, those are nice, but you'd have to get the scissor jack or something corresponds to lift the whole bike up off of it whenever you do certain things.
yeah. I know. Well, see the nice thing of that jack of having that whole lift is it brings the whole thing almost. It brings the whole motor to pretty much your chest height. You know.
Oh yeah, and the one you can get them where they're airlift. You just hook them to compressor. I think the
Yeah.
one at Harbor Freight, this lowest one, I
It's
think that's mechanical.
it's hydraulic. It's got a foot pump.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now it's sitting at basically $430, which that's still cheap.
Oh yeah. Personally, I just even though I have a 2.5 car garage, I'm still tightened with room.
Yeah, I think the I think the one thing I would like to do, which for if I remember right, when Christmas comes, this thing gets discounted really hard.
Uh, if I remember right, right after Christmas, towards the New Year, things really drop like a rock.
Yeah,
A lot of my things get perked right after the New Year due to that. I mean, I say what you want about Harbor Freight tools, but they most of them just work. You know, that's all you need them to do.
I've bought lots of tools from Harbor Freight.
A lot of people put them down. I mean, I got a dovetail jig for doing drawers and stuff. That was my first Harbor Freight tool. That thing still works beautiful. You know. My thought on it is, I'm not if I'm going to make something like a drawer or something, even for the house, I'm going to put the time in and do it right. I'm not going to just nail them together. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I have heard stories that every now and then there'll be a bolt missing out of like the jack, like I have and stuff. I've never run into that. And but the truth about it, if it is missing, you're not too far from Harbor Freight. All you gotta do is go down and tell them, and they'll get you a bolt out of one. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, they'll give it to you.
Or swap the whole thing out for you. I've never had a trouble with them. I've had bad tools, something go bad with them, and like a stretched out wrench. I took it to them, showed it to them. They just said, "No problem. Go get the right size for you." Never had a problem.
Okay, Matt, coming at you. But so they're going to have a parking lot sale. See, 26-inch 4-drawer tool cart, $100. That's not bad. Small compressors for basically $40. Baby generators
You can
for 88 or basically $90 by the time you had tax.
You could get those prices most of the year around if you get the flyers.
Yeah, here's the sale for that motorcycle lift. $289.
Which is that, if you have the room for it, that's fantastic, really. Yeah.
When does this end? August 18th, 19th, and 20th. 3 days only. What day is today? 17th. Fuck, it's this weekend. I know they'll do this again.
Mm-hmm.
But man, basically $290 some for the fucking lift.
Oh yeah.
I got nowhere to put it in the basement though right now.
See, that's where I run into problem because you got to remember I got the tire changer in there for the SUV. I mean, you gotta have room to use that. It's like, what do I do with it? I mean, I can't put it up in the rafters, you know.
These are 250.
Christ. Hell, they're selling a 100-watt solar panel kit for $150. I wonder how small that folds up to.
I've actually thought about getting the little battery charger
Clinton has one of those.
once and put it in the window of my garage, and that way I can just hook it up to maintain batteries, you know.
Actually, I think it's better if you mount it outside on the shed.
Well, I could put a bracket and just put it like just outside the window, you know. Have it so it's still protected from the weather, from the eve a little bit.
It's a 105-piece toolkit for $38. Lifetime. Anyone says that they can't buy tools, right there's your starter kit.
Exactly. Hello, Matt.
Hey, what's up, Matt? Hell, welding storage cabinet, $150. I think Matt's having mic problems.
I'm not there.
Or Matt,
you
I'm
mean
sorry.
microphone? Okay. You mean microphone problems? I'm sorry. Oh, geez, so I have a bunch of windows open.
Okay, guys, am I in now?
There you go.
You're in.
I had to keep muting. My mother-in-law come in and talk to me.
How rude.
I know it.
Hey, man, I don't know if you have a Harbor Freight close to you. They're having a sale on their motorcycle lift this weekend.
For the office, but I've not seen one.
Basically $290. It's August 6th, or August 18th, 19th, and 20th. So starting tomorrow. I don't know if that's just regional, but they're selling it here for basically $290. If you're wanting to lift, that's the cheapest, and this is the cheapest time to get it.
It'd be a whole lot easier.
Extended store hours.
Happy birthday again, Mike.
Thank you very much.
So how you doing, man?
Actually,
Take care, man. Take care, DS.
take care, bud.
Oh, I shouldn't be looking at this flyer.
I got you a Dutch.
I shouldn't have went and looked at this because the only thing I'm doing right now is trying to figure out how I can get that home.
Put it on top of your car. Strap it to the roof.
Dude, I bet that whole thing weighs about 269 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
They'd probably crumple into fucking. I'd probably put a big dent in the middle of my roof.
That'd be like a big heavy dude sitting in the middle of the roof.
Sunroof.
Yeah.
Put it across your hood.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I hate to do this. I'm going to duck out of here. It's going to, I don't know if you can hear this.
Yeah, I can
It's
hear it.
getting interesting around here.
Is it getting really windy?
It's odd colors outside, and within 3 minutes away, there is some awesome weather coming.
Okay.
I hate to do this, but the weather, I don't control the weather, guys.
Hey.
Thanks for having me in. I'll talk to you next week, guys.
All right, man.
Take care.
Hey, Kay, let me know how it goes, man. And he muted. Yeah, he's getting some pretty gnarly weather.
He's in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, he's about 2 hours north of me, which I'm going to go check the weather myself. 'Cause I can hear the thunder. He's like 2 hours almost directly north from me. Let's see what we got here. I want radar map. See what we got coming our way. Ooh. That looks nice. See, how do we zoom out? I want to see what's north. Oh, yeah, he's got it coming right now. We're not hit by it yet. He's got a pretty big cluster coming towards him. So how's your bike doing, Matt?
It's been sitting still too much. It's Sunday, I guess.
Is it running okay?
Just been busy. Long hours.
Oh,
That's what I'm doing now. I've been sitting here trying to get a job ready to bid tomorrow.
you contractor.
Well, I was. Now I am looking at Harbor Freight ad.
Yeah, this hangout turned into the Harbor Freight advertisement. It's funny how that works, right? Is your ad the same down there as it is up here?
750-pound heavy duty ATV motor high lift jack.
No.
180?
No. The actual motorcycle lift. Scroll down farther.
All right.
Actually, no. Go to. What's it under? Up top of the main page where it says. Does yours say huge parking lot sale? Click preview.
Yeah, it does.
Click
Okay.
preview. That's where that lift is. And that's the flyer they're going to be running tomorrow.
Yeah, they usually have those outside sales at this one here.
Because regular price is $430.
Okay, motorcycle lift.
Yeah. That's dirt cheap, man.
$290.
Ooh, we got some lightning. Let's see what we got. Yeah, we're getting the same colors as Mike is getting.
I've not even looked at the weather here.
Oh, let's see. You're south of me. Scroll along out.
Yeah, I'm upper east Tennessee.
I don't see any. I see some. I see some rain coming your way. It's not past Nashville yet.
No, I'm in the clear.
Yeah. Yeah, most of it's all up here. It's mostly.
A lot of the bad weather it usually goes in through above us in Kentucky, then over into Virginia. Like,
Ooh. Green sky. Welcome. Oh, shoot. Anyway, you a contractor? Is that what you do?
yeah,
That's good.
I'm in the office all the time. But
You just do the bids.
everything from janitor to vice president.
But who's president?
My dad.
Oh, okay. Here comes the rain. So yeah, if I just disappear, that means our power went out.
I got you.
Oh shoot.
There's 3 watching. Does that include you and I?
Probably. Because I'm watching the stream and I imagine you're watching it too.
Yeah.
I got a late start. I forgot today was Thursday because I worked today. It actually didn't start broadcasting until like 12 after 7. Or actually, no, wait. Actually, I started early. Normally I start at 7:30.
Yeah,
We'll go for a little while, see if we get any interest.
Yeah, I I come in here and started working. I thought, I think I've turned my Skype off. I'll turn it on. I usually forget. I mean, totally forget or I'm out doing something.
I'll let mine run all the time. Mine runs all the time, either on my phone or. Yeah, I should have started looking at this ad. That's the other stuff I want to. I can just basically blow my paycheck right now. But no, I must be a responsible adult. I must resist the urge.
Those Chicago Electric power tools, I bought side grinder, one of those from Harbor Freight. I used it one time, and I didn't even get finished using it, and it went to smoking.
Well,
I don't care for those.
that happens. You're talking about the battery powered one?
No, it's electric.
Now I know I bought a heat gun from Busy Beaver one time. I had it for like 3 days, and it got hot enough. What happened was it melted the housing, so the fan wouldn't run. I was like, really?
Yeah.
You piece of shit. I didn't even feel like taking it back and fighting him. I just cut the cord off of it and tossed it.
That's what I did with that grinder.
Wow, that was a hell of a flash.
Is that thunder?
Oh, yeah. It's coming. So we might lose power, we may not. It depends. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Let's see here. Heat gun they sell $10 or $10 for. Yeah, I bet that'll be like the one I bought from Busy Beaver and just melt. I had a DeWalt heat gun I used for years, and finally it got to the point to where if you used it for long periods of time, the handle would get so hot.
I've got several DeWalt tools. They've done good for me. No, our guys use the drills. We've been through several of them with them, but they really put them to the test.
I've bought a couple cheap battery powered drills for Busy Beaver, and for what I do with them, and I put them through hell. I mean, I pretty much use them till the motor burns up or the reduction gear drive in it just strips out. But I'm only paying like $60 for these cordless drills.
Yeah.
When I get like 2 or 3 years out of them, I pitch them and buy another one. I mean, I'd like to buy a nice set, but Christ.
We usually try to catch those DeWalts, $99. You catch them on sale, especially around Christmas or before Christmas. kind of stock up on them.
Yeah, but I'm just one guy. I'm just one guy, and I'm basically, buying this stuff for. I mean, I'm using them at work, but I'm using them for my use too. So
We lost 4 on one job. Of course, when they're dropped 40 to 60 feet,
there you
there's
go.
not much left.
That's under warranty, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Here's a DeWalt set. Comes with a bag and a drill for $100.
Extra battery.
Let's see what we got here. What we come with? It's a 20 volt.
I believe those we get are 18 volt.
Okay, what's the difference? It shows an extra battery, but I'm sure it ain't come with that extra battery. This is turned into the tool hangout.
Yeah.
Turned into the tool. Oh my. Yeah, they're showing the bag, the charger, the drill, and an extra battery for $100.
Yeah.
If that's the case, it's worth it. But I'm willing to bet it's just the drill and the charger and the battery. I might have to look into that.
The bag on the ones we get, usually it's not big enough to hold the charger.
To hold the drill.
The drill on the battery, that's about it. They used to come in a plastic box. They just started using a bag now.
Yeah. It's just materials cheaper than plastic. Let's see here. Okay, there's an impact driver for $200.
Oh, it poured over there.
There's a Milwaukee, $388. Jesus.
Yeah, buy you 3 or 4 of those.
Sure, I'll get right on that. I want to spend $1,000 on a fucking on 3 impact drivers. Why? Because I got money to waste. Christ, AC Delco, $390. When did they become an expensive tool?
Something wrong with this picture. I'm sitting here talking to you with this work all around me, and I'm watching my wife over here massaging my son's back. Hey, over here.
It's like, hey, why aren't you doing that to me? Let's see. What?
Oh, you want to see expensive tools? Go to Hilti.
Oh no, I know what expensive tools are. I was a machinist for a while. Trust me, I know what expensive tools are. I can go down to my toolbox and pull out a box that's about this big. It's about $1,000.
Oh,
Yeah. The stuff inside the box, which is like the biggest thing's like no bigger than this. Like the whole thing's like worth $1,000. Yeah. Drills now are expensive. Machinist tools are stupid expensive.
oh yeah, yeah.
LS Starrett, buddy. You don't know what paying too much for a tape measure is until you have an LS Starrett tape measure. Then you can go around telling everyone like, "Yep, I paid too much for my tape measure."
Yeah. Measuring tapes are about, like the drills, the cheapest thing you can find because it's not going to last when it's dropped.
Yeah, but mine said LS Starrett on it. Oh God, I need to go see how much it is now. I can't remember how much it is. Oh God. Precision measuring tools. Oh God, there's one day I watched my one shop foreman sitting there measuring shit with his tape measure. So I go over to my toolbox and grab my tape measure, and I start measuring mine. He's like, tape measure ain't accurate, right? I said, I beg to differ. Because he just had some cheap tape measure. I pulled out mine. He goes, dude, you paid way too much for your tape measure.
Yeah, but when you're making parts and all, you got to be so precise. It's,
Oh God, what would that be under? What would that be under? I need to go dig it out of my toolbox, just like. Oh God, what would that be under? Tool sets, squares. I had a full square set that was Starrett. Precision rules, okay, maybe under this. Parallels. No, that's not it. Machinist level. Tire measurements. I don't know too many tire shops that are using Starrett tools. Tape rollers, there we go. Found it.
drum roll, please.
Let's see here. Oh, they've changed them since I've had since mine. They look different. Four. Let's see here. Let's be stupid. Four, a tape measure that basically goes up to 35 feet. $28.38.
You got to be kidding me.
Nope. This is straight off Starrett's website. And let's see, what was mine? What did mine go to? Oh, this one goes to basically 16 feet, which that's the one I had. Want to guess how much that one cost?
The other one was 32 feet. Is that what you said?
Yeah. 35 feet.
35 feet.
The one I had is 16 feet. Now they've changed the look on, but this is the one I had. You want how much you think guess that would cost?
21.
A little less than that. $15.25. Now for the $21 one, that gives them 25 feet. because the one side of the tape has the metric equivalent,
Right.
and the other side has the standard, and it has the fraction and decimal equivalents written on it. Because tape measure, because everyone's doing hardcore. Everyone's doing hardcore calibrating with a tape measure.
There's one of our guys. He would stand on the floor and look at a piece of pipe up, 12, 15 feet, and just stand there and look at it, then cut a piece of insulation to put on it, go up there and it'd fit perfect. I mean, he just had an eyeball for it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, combination square sets. Let's see here. I sold mine. Which one did I have? I had 3 blades for it, too. Okay. I had a combination square set. Mine came with the 12-inch roll and also came with the center head as $153. I also had the protractor compass for it too, which they're not showing that. I have to look at the accessories. And I also had 3 other bars for it. I had a ruler that went up to, I had 12, 24, and 36-inch rules for it. They call them blades, I'm sorry.
Right.
See, just a 36-inch blade. Mine was all satin finish. $43. Let's see here. Where's the 24-inch? They don't offer it anymore? That's weird. They don't offer the 24-inch anymore.
Pretty good set of dividers. You'll never guess where I got them.
Garage sale?
Harbor Freight.
Well, dividers. Let's see here. Oh, there's the compass. Or the square head center. The protractor. Yeah, the protractor is $114.
For a protractor.
Yep. That was because it worked with the square set I had. Oh, and if you wanted the case for your combination square, it only fit the 12-inch roll or blade. The case was $25.
Well, if you're going to pay that much for tools, you better have something good to take care of them with.
Yeah, because when you got it, they didn't come in the case. They came in a. Let's see here. They came in a box. Message retracted.
And when you was doing that, did you have salesmen come around to the shop like Snap-on and all them, Cornell and all that?
No, because all of our tools came from. Oh shit! Try to remember the place we ordered from. We ordered all of our tools from. Shit, I can't remember the name company. But what the way it worked was we had a tool bill through the work, and that, when you first started, you could charge. What was it? I think you'd charge up to like $1,500. After you was there a year, they'd let you charge up to $3,000. And what they do was just every pay they just took like an X amount out of your paycheck to pay on the tool bill.
Yeah. Well, how many people could start a job and buy those kind of tools, you know?
Well, no one, because what ended up fucking happening was when I first started, I had a lot of the basic tools, and then I went and bought the toolbox, and then I started ordering tools. Who the hell is this? 800. Hey, I ain't answering you. 1-800 number calling at like
Google.
at like 8 o'clock at night. No.
Yeah.
Not. Oh hell! If I didn't have the square center head, if I wanted to wear the square center head, that was $100. I bought mine as a set. What? Oh, that's for the bigger rolls. Okay. I'll say I didn't. There ain't no way that cost more than the. Oh, they've changed these tools a lot from when I bought mine. They don't offer the same packages that they did. Oh, the depth gauge attachment, $124. And all it is another slide rule. It's another slide rule. It's not even an indicator.
I've got an old slide rule out in the building somewhere that was given to me. You know, a big leather pouch. Looked like it's pretty good in its day.
Special squares. Okay, what's your special squares? Wait, are you serious? $144 for that. For a tri-square. It's not even adjustable.
We need to go in the tool business, tool sales.
$144. Not even adjustable, tri-square. Grace, the adjustable ones are cheaper. Wow. I've been out of this so long, I forgot how expensive some of this stuff really was. Oh, bore gauges. Okay, I still got some of these. How much do these things cost? That ain't what I thought it was. Indicators. There we go. Test indicator. I have one of those. Yep, that's the price I remember. Oh, actually, no. Mine's the older care. Mine's the older one. $429
That's for what?
for a test indicator. And mine's the older one. They don't look like this anymore. Or mine was the one before this one. So it's actually worth more because it's old. I bought it off of a guy I used to work with who has since passed away, so I'll never get rid of it. Even though it doesn't do me any good and I don't do that kind of work anymore, but I'll never get rid of that indicator. Let's see here. Let's see, where's their last words at? I bought, I don't know how many of those. What, they don't make them anymore? Those cocksuckers were $120 a piece.
Hello, Levi, whoever you are. You know Levi?
Yeah, hey, what's up, man? He's a newer channel I found. How's it going, Levi? We're talking about tools. Oh, oh my God! I didn't know those were that expensive. on the indicators on the back, they got like a little ball socket that has the stem that you tighten up the nut on the back, and you put it in like a chuck or whatever to sweep your bores with it. Do you have any idea how much those little nuts cost?
I wouldn't have a clue. I don't know if I've even seen one of those.
Depending on the size, they range anywhere from $371 to $164 for a little backing nut that you tighten on the back of the indicator to hold the tailpiece. I didn't know those were that expensive. Christ, you can buy a new indicator for what that costs.
I know what field of work I do not want to go into.
Oh no, there's my indicator. They always call it a test indicator. It's a back plunge indicator. Yeah, that's $300.
Twisty grips in.
What's up, Twisty? How's it going, man? This has turned into Let's Bitch About Tools hangout.
Yo. Seems like I joined the right hangout.
Yeah, Matt.
Yeah.
I have the same tool sitting in my toolbox downstairs. Same case and everything.
I see Mike didn't blow away.
Yep, he's back.
Yep, yep, yep. Bad weather can't keep me off.
Don't matter, Levi. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Yeah, I have that exact same indicator. That's the one I bought off my friend that passed away. He wasn't.
Indicator.
Yeah. No, just the Dow plunge by itself is $152. That's insane.
$193.
Yeah. Like I said, I have one of those.
Is that a good thing?
Well, if anyone ever asks what's the most expensive tool I have, I can go pull it out and say this.
Yeah. I'd have to think a while to figure out what's my most expensive tool.
I'm trying to find the last word. Those cocksuckers are like $120 a piece. I bought so many of those because I would break them. There was one morning I came in from the weekend. First thing in the morning, we do our maintenance and clean our machines, and through the indicator in the chuck, through the chuck and the spindle, went ahead and wrapped it in, smashed my indicator right into the part. I worked for free that day. because the money I made now that day, basically that money went towards me ordering another indicator.
I think the most expensive tool that I own right now would probably be my creeper.
Yeah, but at least you can still use that.
I paid almost $200 for that creeper. The thing is, if anything would happen, and good luck finding a Snap-on truck.
Oh Christ, they're all over the place down here. Hell, one of my customers is a Snap-on driver. Just give it to me, I'll get it started.
I'll run it over a few times, crush the wheels down for it. Bend the frame.
Hey, wait a minute.
It's like,
wait a minute. This is abuse.
Actually, I had a creeper. This was a replacement, the second replacement. The first one got ran over by a tractor trailer, a loaded one, and it was flat. And they replaced it, no problem for me.
Okay, you really want sticker shock? This is sticker shock. I had the cheaper version of this. I'll send it to you.
I think the most expensive tool that I've ever owned, though, was a 1-inch Ingersoll Wren impact wrench.
Your winky long cotton lathe. I didn't run a lathe. I ran a horizontal milling machine. Yeah, you see that? I had the cheaper version of that. I didn't have the Starrett. I had the what was the company name? Mitutoyo. Yeah, the machinist work is not for someone who does not have money. And believe me, I didn't have money. The only reason I was able to get half the tools I got was because I charged it to the tool bill I had. It took me 4 years to pay off my tool bill.
It's definitely true.
It took me 4 fucking years.
I mean, I got sticker shock whenever I realized, whenever I got out of mechanics, how much my toolbox was worth. I mean, I'm like, there's no way I'm going to ever get this paid off without a job like that again. It was just too insane.
They don't make last words anymore. Those cocksuckers were $120 a pop. Oh, $825. Oh my God. And the price keeps going up on these. Seriously? $1,100. What's up, Fat Cat? How's it going, man? We are bitching about tools in the line of work I used to do. $1,100 for this indicator. Oh my God! Because it's digital. $100-meter range. Oh my God. They were just starting to do the digital stuff. When I quit, some of the people in the shop I was working at just started buying some of the digital indicators.
I don't really know if I trust digital totally.
Twisty, you can do that, but it's going to hurt. And sup, Cave Troll? How's it going, man? Thanks for coming.
Hey, Cave Troll. Cave Troll is my town.
Does he?
Yeah.
So what line of work is everybody doing? Well, a Twisty, I think I know what he does. I can't remember. We're looking at the tool prices that I used to freaking think was normal.
I'm an astronaut.
I got a $25 tape measure on my toolbox. I forgot how much that cocksucker cost until I started looking it up.
Get it right, Mike. You're a ninja astronaut.
That's it. Actually, see, I'm on the spaceship. The aliens are currently probing me, and I'm starting to like it.
Oh, you starting? That's why you're awake.
Yes. They forgot the lube, though.
Let's see, micrometers. Okay, I only had like 2 pair of Starrett micrometers. I forget how much.
I have one micrometer in my toolbox. It's one of the smaller ones, just so I could do valve shims.
I sold them when I quit. I had a 0 to 1 and a 1 to 2. Oh my God, they cost that much. I forgot about that. My 0 to 1s was $141, and my 1 to 2s were $168. I break shit.
Mine was like mine was around $100.
I'm a damn IT guy that loses his soul. Twisty fix shit and Fat Cat break shit. We need to get you two together. Because you two are never going to be out of a job. One's going to just break it, and the other one will fix it, and the other one will break it again. And There was one Starrett micrometer, which I bet they don't make anymore. I bought with the intention to fix them, and guess what? I never fixed them. What it is, they still have the measurements on the thimble, but on the inside, on the frame, it also had like a number counter. The number counter didn't turn anymore. The gears inside of it were stripped. You could rebuild it, but it looks like they don't make those anymore.
I'm going to step away for just a minute. I'll be right back.
All right, man.
Well, we're going to time you.
That's why there's people like me. I like Twisty. Oh my, yeah, because micrometer standards. What the hell are that? Oh, okay, those are the standards to adjust your. I had a couple of those too. Wait, how much did those cost? Because they never told us the price. We just ordered them. Wow, $33. Just for a piece of steel so I could calibrate.
Bye.
Makes my hemorrhoid swell up. Man, this has turned into the hemorrhoid hangout now, man.
He needs to come up with the spaceship with me. These aliens will take care of those hemorrhoids, no problem.
They'll run the Roto-Rooter.
Yep. Then they'll chip them.
They'll chip them. The chipper shredder.
Yep.
Oh my. I can't believe. Chip off the old cock. Micrometer. No homo.
Is that what that's used for?
Yes, to measure your middle finger. That way you know. Dude, I have two full sets of inside mics. One of them was metric because I bought them at a flea market. It was a new set. I didn't realize they were metric when I bought them. I was all proud, happy. I went to work the next day, opened them up, started looking at them. I was like, "Shit, these are metric."
That's one thing about Americans. We can't handle metric.
No, I could still use them. It's just every time that we'd get prints that was in metric, and and someone needed inside mics, they would come and grab mine.
My micrometer I have, it's a metric one. Every time I use it, I pull my cell phone out. Say, "Hey Google."
The inner sprocket socket is 189, and that's not from Harley. Harleys are great for sitting in the shop. Tell me about mine's 40 years old.
Poor guy. It's nice to look at.
A fat cat's bunghole. Wow, Twisty. Come on.
He's in rare form tonight, ain't he?
I see that. He's all round up, and I don't know why. All I started doing was talking about tools. And
Too much caffeine in his diet.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back, Matt.
Thank you, sir.
long as I let her leak. Hey, that's a Harley in its truest form, leaking. Should retire and get a Grom. Hey, Fat Cat, when are you getting your Grom? I want to see it. Because if a Grom can handle if a Grom can handle you, it can handle my big ass too.
Move up to a Grom. I'm waiting for that day someday.
Wow, Cave Troll, you're 6'7". You're actually taller than me. Holy shit, Cave Troll is actually taller than me.
Oh, he's in? He's in? So we have our own troll in the house.
Yeah, he is 6'7", dude. I am 6'5".
Have you seen any of his videos? Have you seen his Harley?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've not. I haven't seen any videos of him I've only just seen him riding.
Last one I seen was the Sunny Bear.
Yeah. He did a quick walk around on it one day. It's a good looking Harley.
Are you seriously 6'7" too, Fat Cat? Yeah, it's fun times in a Humvee, I bet.
Got all those tall people out there. Makes me feel normal.
Me and Fat Cat, I think, are pretty close to the same size.
I'm 6'2" if I stand on my tippy toes.
Yeah, both of us would look like bears, dude. On a Grom, for Christ's sakes.
Like a monkey fucking a football.
Oh yeah, dude, like Ninja 250s would be our Groms, man. I'm 5'8", 370.
People don't realize that you make the KLR look small.
Oh yeah, I do.
I mean, that's one of the reasons why I like to get my KZ back up and running. But I'll tell you, whenever I'm on it, freaking 250, the size.
Well,
KLR is just so.
I want a KLR 1000. Yeah, they won't make one.
No.
If you want a KLR, you're better off getting a Versys 1000 because that's basically the KLR 1000. Because the Versys model number is a KL 650.
They call it KLE, I believe.
KLE, yeah. The Versys they call it KLE, and they make a 1000.
Just raise your fender up a little bit and put knobbies on it. You'll be fine.
Well, the Versys 650's got a Ninja motor, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a Ninja 650 motor. The same way at the Versys 1000, it has a Ninja 1000 just detuned. Makes the KLR his bitch. Everyone got a kick out of me moving the bike. Everyone gets a kick out of every time I move that bike. Oh, man. Yeah, the Versys, they call them, their model number is like KLE. Or series number, or I don't know what you would call it.
I really like the Versys. That's on my list.
Oh yeah, Versys is nice. If I got to get an adventure bike, it's the Versys 1000 is what I'm definitely looking at.
I want to step up to a Chinese scooter.
Chinese
comes with a bag. No.
They'll come with the side bags, not the rear one.
Right. The LT.
I want to be like Cycle Cruiser.
On the Street 500 when I did. Oh, dude, you had 500 to do your MSF course on? I did my MSF course on a GZ250. The Suzuki GZ250. I literally sat on the passenger seat. You were sitting on the rear passenger, on the rear fender. I was literally sitting on the passenger seat, and my knees were still over top of the tank. Dude, you moved it around like a trash can. Yeah, dude. Our MSF instructor, I couldn't do the box of that bike for the life of me. It was just too small. And the instructor seen that. And he pretty much told me when it came time to do the test, he said, "You're doing everything else great." He goes, "When it comes to do the box, which no one knows what the box is, it's a figure 8 inside a square." The instructor goes, when it comes to do this box, he said, I want you to approach and I want you to walk the bike through it. He said, when you put your feet down, keep them down and walk it the rest of the way through, because as long as you keep your feet down, I only have to mark you once. If you put them back up and put them down, then I got to mark you twice. That's what he told me.
Drag those suckers.
So what I did, I rode in, came to the first turn, put my feet down. You know, I was still moving, and I power walked the bike through the figure 8. Chris Sieg on the fender. Well, we can't help it. I mean, he put me on the GZ because it quote had forward controls. Those forward controls are like regular controls for me, dude. Sorry you're having trouble with the buffering, man. He was just fucking with me. Oh yeah. Like as long as I got the bike going to speed, I could balance it. But slow speed, it was like a duck out of water, man. Now the bike I got, I can come to a stop and no foot down. I've gotten that used to balancing. That bike's big enough, I can balance it, and I can basically, and like the bike I have on now, I basically sit on the back half of the seat. The KLR, I'm basically sitting on the back half of the seat. When you look like where the Airhawk is sitting on the seat, it's in the back half. It's freaking comical, man. And then there's a couple people.
Fake news.
Or DS, the guy who lives in Pennsylvania. I got to come up with a better name for him. Anyway, his channel name is DSTSS Father Time, and he has an FZ09. And he's the only other person I've seen actually sit on the KLR and actually able to touch the ground, other than Mike. Since I've been riding, he's the only other person that sat on my bike and able to touch the ground. And that's like he had his FZ09 out. He's like, "Hey, dude, sit on it." I said, "Dude, I sat on the FZ07. It was comical. It looked like a monkey fucking a football." He's like, "Oh, no, sit on." So I sat on it, and it actually felt somewhat. I mean, it was still small, but it actually somewhat fit. I mean, Christ. I could seriously go like a big Goldwing or some big touring bike, and it would look normal to me. I flat foot mine.
I flat foot mine when it's loaded.
There's a video. If you dig far enough back on Muzzle Mike's, I went up and seen him, visited for the first time, and went up and sat on his bike. He has progressive springs on it and all that, and he had it set for him. Well, I sat on it. I bought him his rear shotgun.
It went thump.
When it did, I was like, "Oh shit, dude!" Oh my god, that's the problem, man.
You figure those bikes were only built for like somebody was $1.25 in weight. Come on.
Oh yeah. Well, dude, even the people with $1.25, they can't reach the ground.
No.
Because I've had two people sit on my bike before him, both of them from my state. One, I showed you the pictures, I think, Mike.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, their feet are nowhere close to touching, and I mean, yeah, granted, mine's got the stock seat and stock. I don't have nothing lowered, but old time bicycles. I don't know, dude. Those are pretty tall. Oh, they left a voicemail. I wonder what the voicemail was.
That 1-900 number calling back.
I'll listen to the voicemail.
You want to confirm his credit card.
Equals lowered. Oh, I'm gonna unload on those fuckers.
So it was $6.99 a minute instead of $4.99.
Yeah. $14.99.
No. Back before I had to go to Arizona, I signed up for one of these stupid studies to get money. I was basically trying to get like a free $50 out of one of those goofy studies. Well, after that all happened, I had to contact them and say, "Hey, I need to push mine back a couple of weeks because I ain't gonna be home when this shit shows up." And they're like, "Okay." So I get home. I tried to go through all their rigmarole, and I filled it. I did it everything to the last day, and then it came up saying that said I didn't complete the test in a timely manner or whatever, and basically said we're going to charge you for the what we sent you. And I was like, fuck you guys. Because when I signed up for it, I was good. I used my I used a credit card I no longer have, so they can't charge it. So I was like, well, fuck you guys. You know, I get to I get to the last day, try to submit the information, or no, I was late or whatever because I was doing it like they wanted it like on certain days, and I was like I was late because. Anyway, long story short, basically they fucked me. Long story short, and that's been, oh god, how long ago has that been? When did I go out there? February to go out to Arizona? February, March?
Something like that.
So from March to now, now they're just now calling me about it.
It's been a minute.
And plus, they called me at 8 o'clock at night. Everything about that just sounds fishy.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Twisty. Much love, man. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Glad you came. And I might do a video on them since all of a sudden they decide they want to try to collect. Let's see here. And that was another thing too. The company I signed up through, they gave me this other web portal to log the information through. It wasn't even the fucking company I signed up for.
I kind of felt that way whenever I ordered my tires. Go on one website, and all of a sudden, look around, like, wait a minute, this ain't the same website I was on.
Yeah. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Wow, it's more interesting now. Oh, Matt, did you check to make sure your front fairing cage is still there?
The front fairing cage.
Yeah, for your bike.
That's good.
Okay. I mean, I believe I left the front fairing just sitting there.
Oh,
Kind
no.
of place. Because Dante needed one, so.
You got your foot pegs on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those things have some grip on my boots. Ever since I put them on mine, it's hard for me to get my foot out to change gears.
Mine, I have no troubles. It took a little bit to get used to. But, I mean, they're so freaking wide, I might as well have floorboards.
Yeah, my boots have got some super grip to them because it's hard to get my foot back under the gear shift.
I have the extended collapsible gear shift on mine. So it gives it a teeny bit more room than the normal shifter itself.
Yeah, my boots are fairly new. I've been kind of dragging my feet sometimes to wear them up a little bit.
I was riding with the Buckeye Boys, and Keith was dragging his feet the whole way. And he said, that's because my wife always tells me I'll never get my feet off the ground whenever I think of an idea. And here he wore the inside of his boots so bad it was hurting his ankles. I mean, he wore like a good inch and a half off his boots. I told him that only in Ohio. Only in Ohio.
I bought some, what is it, TCX tracks, and they're too aggressive of a boot. I mean, it's more for off-road guys.
Yeah.
And they've got a lot of grip on.
I have a set of patrol boots I wear because I don't do anything major, you know?
Yeah.
Still has the ankle support, but I wouldn't trust them not to get hurt if I go too serious. Holy cow. My tires are closer. Should have them tomorrow.
I'm back.
Oh, geez, bad news. Don't worry, Matt. I won't tell him what you said about him, even though he can
Okay.
rewatch this video.
You know he will now.
Yep.
Oh, it's no big deal.
He said something about he knows you're not quite as tall as you say you are, and that was the good stuff.
No, I saw him in a video.
Yeah, but he was standing on a box. A milk crate. That was my front porch. I have a subscriber who wants to come up and say yo sometime next month. Here, he used to live just south of me. He said, I know where your house is. I told him, I said, I don't keep nothing a secret. You know? Told him, I look directly at my house so many times in my videos, it's unreal. I just don't point out, that's my house. You know? I'll just say, I need to cut my grass sometime. Keep riding. Heck, Dante found it, no problem.
Yeah.
Of course, you're the biggest stalker.
Go for it. How's it going, man?
It's go for it. It's Ohio. It's a member of Ohio. I kept your attacks down earlier. Sending them nasty weather.
Boots won't fit under heel toe shifter. What size shoe you wear, Cage Roll? Or boot, I should say. Yep, rain. We had a little storm kind of roll through, and it seems like it's done already. 16, eight cave trail, we're the same size.
Those aren't boots. Those are skis.
Skis?
Yes.
I can't help you just don't wear full-size stuff.
I wear 13s. I thought that was big. You don't have to worry about going down. Just put your feet down and let the skis take care of it. Put pontoons on there. Put pontoons on the bottom of your boots. That way you can just float across the water.
Everything okay, Gopher, other than losing some trees? The power going out at work?
That's right. He's got iffy power at work, doesn't he?
I don't know if it's iffy, but they were hammered not too long ago.
Yeah.
Well, it's never really a bad thing for the power to go out when you're at work.
Well, whenever I was in the shop I worked at, the power went out. We still worked.
Oh, I got a funny story about power going out while you're at work. The machine shop I worked at, the one where I had all the tools at. We came in one morning, night shift. We came in the night shift before then. The power went out about an hour before we got there. And we came in and we basically just put it around and kind of read it up for like a couple hours. And the power was still off. And they came out and said, they offered to everyone, said, well, you can either wait for the power to come back on or we can pay you guys for half a day. And if the power comes on, it's up to you if you want to come back. And we're like, okay, well, once they told us that, man, we couldn't get out of there fast enough. I mean, it was assholes and elbows up to the change room. I didn't even change clothes. I went out to my car and left. Mainly because the next day after that, I was on vacation. We came in on Saturday, and after that, I was on vacation. I said, you know what? I ain't seeing you cocksuckers till next week.
I was working down at the Mercer wastewater treatment plant, and they just got done with their major update. They thought it was bulletproof and everything else. The power went out the one day, and only thing we could do is sit there and watch the tanks overflow. Because here they didn't they took out the manual valves and put these electrical ones for the one with the panel.
Yeah.
Without power, they don't open and close, and they were only partially open.
Well,
Needless to say, after they cleaned the mess up, they installed the manual valves.
Well, those get better. I got home. I went and told my dad and my brother. I said, if they call, I'm not home. And they're like, why is that? I said, because power's out. I'm on vacation after today. I'm not going back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not home. You do not know where I'm at. They're like, okay. I'm home for about 15, 20 minutes. Phone rings. I hear my brother answer, and he yells for me, hey, Nick, phone for you. And I'm like, yep, I just got sold down the river. And I go pick up the phone. Sure enough, it's the one foreman. Goes, hey, Nick, how's it going? I said, not too bad. His power's back on if you want to come back and finish out your day. I said, well, I'll think about it. I hung up the phone. I said, fuck it. What can they do? I'm gonna make. They already said we can go home. So what can they do?
I know you thought about long and hard for that quarter of a second.
Oh, dude, my decision was made before the phone even reached the receiver. Don't think about it. I went back. I went back upstairs, and I hung up the phone. I went back to the basement door hollered down. I said, "Thanks, Danny." He's like, "What'd I do?" I said, That was my boss." He goes, "Oh, I thought that was one of your friends." I said, "No." He's like, "You going back into work?" I said, "Fuck no."
No.
I said, "They already signed off my time card. I'm on vacation after today. I'll see him next week. I'll see him in 2 weeks." I said, "I'll see him when I come back. They can fire me." I was at that point. I was like, "They can fire me. I don't care." And I guess the next day at work, or the next work day, and when that morning shift came in, the boss came out and said, "You know what? Out of all you assholes, only one guy answered, and he didn't come back." and because when I came back to work, they told me the story, and we're all trying to figure out who answered. I said, "My brother answered the phone and told him I was home." He's like, "And you didn't come back?" I said, "No." I said, "What are they going to do?" So they already signed off the time card. They said if I wanted to. He didn't say I had to.
Nope.
I said, "Okay." I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I can't help it that I just didn't give him an answer right there.
I was down working for Falcon. We had a tornado come through, knocked the power out, flipped the trucks over, a couple trucks over, and we're like, well, straighten the trucks out. We get to go home. Oh, no. The foreman came out and said, I got batteries for your flashlights. I'm like, okay, that's good for everybody else. But at the time, I was working fuel lanes. There's no power to pump the fuel. Like, I'm not hand pumping this stuff, dude. Yeah.
Oh, come on, Mike. Get the crank and dig up the crank and get going.
Have him pull around the side with the tank so I can pump it right out of the tank, huh?
Yeah.
Drivers are upset coming in. I need fuel. Well, we have lots of it. I just can't give it to you. I'm sorry.
Cool. Yeah, that's a problem to have, ain't it?
Yeah. Go on down the road, dude. Get a PO.
Well, see, all you do is take the handle off and get a socket that would fit on and go hook up to your air tank. And you could sit there and run the impact wrench until the air tank dried. Or until the air tank was empty. And then once the air tank got to be going, say, okay, I go home now.
No, and then let's start a freaking truck. I'm going to fill the air tank up with a truck.
And take a while for a truck to fill a big air tank.
Yes. Hook 2 of them up. I don't care.
It'd take quite a while.
And they're buttheads.
Oh, shit.
I mean, the foreman, he was. I had it that day. He was just out of this world stupid.
Take it easy, Gopher. Thanks for coming by.
See ya, Gopher. We had a trailer laying out in the middle of the freaking road blocking off traffic. He's like, don't move it until the police show up. We got to file a report. Like, we're back in traffic up here. Let's get the tow motor out here and get it moved.
Piss on traffic. You can wait.
I mean, that was pre-cell phone days, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I need to turn my camera on here for a minute so Cave Patrol will know what I look like. That way, if he sees me in town, he can pick up the check.
Oh, yeah.
Extra.
I keep forgetting to show you, but the wired mic came in.
Cool. Can't wait to see if it works.
Yeah. I could probably do a dry run of it.
I ordered the cable for that mixer that I got today. That way I'll have in both channels and not just one. Save me a little bit on my editing. I mean, I was a big spender on that. I paid a whole $1.75.
It came true. It all pays the same. It don't matter how stupid they are. It gets you out. It gets you out of the building.
Yeah.
Believe me, you have stupid people that don't plug in power strips. I got some real stupid people. It's just appliances, people. It's not rocket science. But some of them turn into rocket science. That's the problem. You get the people that turn it into rocket science.
I don't mess with appliances. I call Dante.
You never called me for.
Actually, I did call you the one time, asking you if I could get that one part for my washing machine. You said, "Oh yeah, you can order that." The faceplate for the controls.
Yeah, did you ever do it?
No. Actually, the guy, he's got it in for me. I just got to go down and pick it up. He says he keeps them in stock all the time because that's a common part that breaks.
Faceplate? I thought it was something else.
No, what it is it is the faceplate because the switch holder is snapped off in the back for the load size.
Yeah.
I could have glued it in back right in place, but I want to do it right whenever I do it.
Hey, Cave Troll, if you're going to squid, own that shit.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I did it, and I got the marks to prove it.
Wear the flip flops, the short shorts, and the halter top.
Oh, what was it? I seen a video this morning before I left. This guy on this naked bike with a bunch of other. They went tearing out of this exit. You couldn't see the speedometer good enough, but they were hauling ass. He's in the far left lane hauling ass. Next thing you know, he gets the death wobble, and he just loses it. Flies, basically flies off the bike. I think he tumbled like 3 or 4 times. Dude was wearing shorts, flip flops, nothing.
Own it, man. Own it.
Slow ride, man.
I don't think he got up and just shook it off.
Well, I didn't quite shake mine off, but
My helmet says Glad on the side.
just glad.
I just tie it around, use the tie strings tied around my chin.
Hey, Cave Troll, that whole I don't do cooligan shit, that doesn't matter because I don't either. And lady came over to my lane. Believe me, I'm probably one of the safest riders that are out there. And because Christ's sakes, the KLR don't go very fast.
Keep telling them that. They'll believe it someday.
It ain't going to do 160 miles an hour down the road.
Well, with the rocket boosters that we're thinking about installing, maybe.
You want to cut the chain off too, so you don't, so you're not burning the back wheel flat.
Oh,
Because it's been fast enough.
we'll just put it neutral.
It's too much reduction there.
Turn the motor into an air pump.
Yeah. Hey, Gabe, as long as you're riding with what you can afford, that's all you can do.
That's it. Ride it, enjoy it, own it, you know? I don't care. It's a little freaking 50cc mini bike. If you enjoy it, ride it.
I was wearing regular pants. I mean, they got ripped up and scraped my knee a little bit, but they did their job. If I was wearing gloves, I wouldn't have. My hands wouldn't have been as scabbed up, from sliding. But this hand was swollen for a while. But that was basically because when I came off, I basically just punched the SUV, then my shoulder. I mean,
You're so upset you just punched the vehicle.
yeah. I mean, I must have been going. I mean, it must have been going fast enough, and it must have been enough force that it bent the frame that holds the front fairing on to the left, and I realized I took paint off her vehicle. Well, that's good if it feels weird. Don't get used to not wearing gloves, because what will happen is you'll do it all the time.
Mm-hmm. I've gotten to the point, even going down the block, going in the alley, just to test the bike out, it don't feel right not having gloves and a helmet on.
I mean, like the old grips, it still kind of felt weird because the grips were real small. On the new ones, as thick as they are, just putting my hands on them with no gloves. I mean, they feel good with no gloves, but I've been wearing my gloves every time.
Even a cheap set of gloves. Look at the ones I have. What they're like, $7 I paid for them, I think. They'll do the job if I go down, you know.
Well, the gauntlets I got, they were $11.
And they don't have to be expensive gear. Just
I mean, Christ, my $11 gauntlets actually have hard knuckles.
Mhm.
And like the $35 Icon gloves I got, they're just foam padding right here.
Helmet and gloves is the first thing I bought.
First
my whole
thing I bought was helmet and gloves and boots. And,
first thing I bought was my halter top.
but the first thing I bought, they didn't last. They ripped out by the cuff where you pull them on. The cuff ripped.
You're just not right, Mike.
Well, the second thing was my Daisy Dukes.
Oh, don't give me that mental image.
I'm not paying for your therapy the rest of your life.
You're paying for it.
Well, I tell you though, if I go down on a goat, I just stick with it. Ride the goat out. With those ammo cans, the goat will take the damage.
Yeah. Actually, Cave Troll, shop Amazon. Pick up some just cheap wrist length summer gloves. I mean, the mileage on the cuff ripping out varies. Because I've seen people that theirs didn't rip. Mine did within like a month or two. But then again, that was me riding every single day and pulling those gloves on every single day.
Mine's lasted me about 2 years, and they're just starting to give out.
Yeah,
The blue ones.
Yeah, mine didn't give me that. You seen how quick mine ripped out.
Yeah. Well, remember, right? The first pair that I had before these, the ones at your house.
The ones you gave me were actually really too small for me.
Yeah, those ones were actually. I only had them for a very short period of time, and they were just starting to give out whenever I gave them to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those I figured I'd throw them your way because you didn't have gloves to do your MSF course. I figured, you know what? Here, destroy these. You know.
They were just ended up being too tight. I couldn't keep wearing them, but
They're cheap gloves. I was going to throw them away anyway.
I still got them.
What size gloves
I
do you have to buy?
Oh, 12 extra large.
Mine are 2X. I think they're 2X. Hold on. I'll worry about it.
His first name's Jolly. His middle name's Green.
Pretty sure they're 2X.
I've got 3 pair, one thicker pair, then just a pair of leather, and I got a pair that same size, but they're a different brand and they're too small.
In the wintertime, I ride with leather riding gloves. I got to replace them this year. They're actually the thin slates actually wore out of them, or by now. But on all the rest of the 3 seasons, I wear my. They're basically summer blue cheap $7 gloves. You know, I think they're made by Pro Biker.
My other gloves must have got on the porch.
But I keep my leather gloves inside my tank bag. That way, if I get caught in the rain, at least I have a dry pair of gloves to stick on.
I'm not going to tell you where I keep mine.
Well, I don't know where to keep them outside. I know they're the same size as these.
Do you keep yours in your fanny pack?
I'm not telling you.
Yeah, these are 2X.
You know I live in Johnson City, and I know you're a ninja.
Yeah, these are 2X, and I could actually go up another size. But these are my colder weather gloves, I'd call them. But these are like $11.
Yeah, I've got. Actually, you sent me a link to those. I got it bookmarked.
I mean, the mornings when I started riding, when it was like the top of my hand, like I rode to work in a couple of like 37-degree weather, and the top of my hand started to get cold when I was like halfway to work, but it didn't get any colder.
But people's got to remember, you don't have any protection. You
Yeah,
don't have no bark busters or anything.
Like I said, this is just this out in the wind.
Yep.
And I mean, that was just, these strapped up, and I had these over top of my fleece I was wearing. And I wasn't like really warm, but I was warm enough. I mean, I wasn't like freezing, but I was warm enough to not, like, the first time when I rode to work in the morning in like 30-degree weather, I was like, oh my God, what the fuck am I doing?
But now he's got heated grips.
Yeah, I still need to wire those up. That'll get done Sunday. But yeah, for all the more these cost, you can't beat them.
No.
I mean, Christ, they do give you a palm slider right here. And you do get the leather or the pleather, whatever that is, for grip on the actual grip. And that's supposed to be a tech finger. I ain't tried it yet. see if it works. Oh my God, it does work. See? You can actually yeah, cool. I can actually use my phone with these on. I can't unlock it because it won't see my thumbprint, but
Just cut your thumb out.
yeah. But yeah, that thing actually works right there.
Cool.
So when you get yours, you can actually use your phone if you're glove on.
Get a mount for a tablet on your handlebars. That way you can watch your movies while you're going down the road like Dante does.
I watch fucking movies. Yes, for the Baltimore trip, and everyone keeps carrying on about
He just picks a 3-hour movie, just keep on going.
yeah. But like as far as these gloves, like there's the name right there. But it's pretty much the same company makes all of them. Pro Biker. It just they put a different name on these.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't worn these enough to really know how they'll hold up. When the weather starts getting colder, I'll switch over to these. And when I start wearing them more, I'll know how they do. But so far, the times I did use them, they were great.
I finally bought me another helmet. Sun shield built in.
Well, don't keep us in suspense. What kind is it? Oh,
What if I can't say it? Kabuto, K-A-B-U-T-O, Kabuto.
Caputo. Okay.
I've never heard of that.
I've never either.
Where's it from?
Sounds like Japan.
Where did you buy it?
Motorcycle closeouts.
Well, you'd be doing good as long as they don't do a recall on them like my helmet did.
I happen to want a Clinton's helmet.
Yeah. They're about the same time, too, I believe.
Yeah. Motorcycle closeout.
.com.
Yeah. They're actually out of Missouri, looks like.
You see that?
Yeah, I
It's
see it.
yellow.
He went with the high biz.
It's
got
yellow,
little
it's a
hybrid
lemon.
going on. Kabuto.
So you actually walked into a retail place and bought it?
It's online.
Okay. I was gonna say normally if you actually went in the store and got it, normally you don't got to worry about recalls because the stuff they carry is supposed to be reparable stuff.
I got mine from Amazon. Recall. At least they gave me my money back. Actually, they gave me more than I paid for it. I went out and bought the one I have now.
I also bought a black and high-vis new jacket too, but I've been too lazy to zip the liner out of it. I've just been using my old one. figure if they can't see a big red KLR, they can't see a black one.
No.
Oh, bull. Yeah, dude. They can't see nothing. They can't. Oh, they got 13 helmets under that company.
Just a reminder, don't forget everybody in the United States that we will have a eclipse Monday. Don't look at the sun.
That's not a cheap helmet, dude.
It's not a cheap head.
Well, no, I'm just saying. I mean, even closeout's still $100.
Yeah.
But retail price was about $300, dude.
Yeah.
It should be a good helmet. Have you rode in it yet?
Oh yeah, I've been using it. That 30-pound GoPro I've got on the front of it makes it heavy.
Got it on top. Put the GoPro on top. That way the weight pushes down on while you put it on.
The Darwin Award for the people who do look at it. Hey, when is that eclipse supposed to happen?
It's different times, but it's Monday.
Okay,
Depends on where you're at in the United States.
Okay, I'm going to be in the same time zone as you. So when's that?
If I remember right, I honestly can't remember.
I think it's 2 or 2:30 here.
I'll probably be outside driving that shit.
I'm thinking it's supposed to be around 3, 4 o'clock. I mean, to be honest with you, it wouldn't be much off from Mad because, I mean, we're really in the same time zone period.
Yeah.
We're just, I think it's supposed to be around 3.
Starts here around 9-ish, at 9-ish. Well, fuck, that's in the morning.
I'm thinking about, we'll just try my sun shield out.
That's just what somebody told me.
I mean, I just seen it on the news earlier today, and I mean, you can't trust them anyway. They're fake.
I know they're talking about all the stores around here have sold out the glasses.
Same around here. They say you will not find them around here. So I'm thinking sunshade should do pretty good.
Well, the libraries that are giving them away, or maybe they're charging for it.
Cave Troll says visible at 2:36 in Johnson City.
So that's in the afternoon.
Remember, we were in grammar school. We took a piece of paper and punched a hole in it or something, and looked at it through that.
Oh, you could do that, or even if you have a Ritz cracker, through the hole in the center of the Ritz cracker. Hold it, just aim it towards a white piece of paper. You'll see it.
Hungry though.
Then just punch a hole in a cardboard box and aim the hole. Let's you eat cardboard.
Well, if you take some cardboard, you can make a viewing device. Take a couple mirrors.
Well, we used to make pinhole boxes out of just aluminum foil, and take a cardboard box, poke a little hole, use aluminum foil to reflect it, and have a white piece of paper towards the back, and you could see them. I mean, we did that back in '79, whenever the last one.
And another thing you can do is if you have one is a welding helmet.
As long as it's a good one. If it's a cheap freaking piece of crap, no.
Well, yeah, I mean, it also depends on the type of lens, but
Mm-hmm.
as long as you got a pretty good welding helmet with a good lens, you can stare right at it as long as you have the. You can stare right at it and say, I don't know why everyone's so worried.
You just go, ooh, ah. We won't see this for another 30, 40 years.
Oh, there's a bunch of modulars on Amazon right now.
I like my modular. It's easier to vape with.
No
Dave
Harbor
Troll
Freight.
says no Harbor Freight.
I see that. But actually, it should be all right because a welding helmet's a welding helmet.
If it's a Harbor Freight one, I'd upgrade the lens. I mean, they sell the lenses right there normally, yeah?
Yeah. Actually, you can get a good set of goggles actually too.
Swimming goggles? Okay.
Like same type of goggles you'd use to like a Neil zone.
Yeah.
Love me some Harbor Freight.
Yeah, I don't know if you was here at the beginning, Cave Troll, but Dante's got me wanting to go to Harbor Freight tomorrow.
I like Harbor Freight.
Oh yeah, dude. If starting tomorrow and over the weekend, they're selling their motorcycle lift for like what, $290?
It'll work fine long as your bike's not more than 10 pounds.
Hey, Chase on Two Wheels has the same lift, so it has to be good if he has it.
Oh, okay. No, I actually do like Harbor Freight tools. I've never had a problem like other people do.
You gotta quit yawning. On the off week is a payday.
I'm going to have you come up and play Dante the Tire Man.
Yeah. How about no?
I've got the SUV tires sitting there waiting.
They look good. They look good. They're waiting.
They'll look better whenever I get them done.
They look even better with them just waiting to just get put on. Because look at this way. You're not putting no miles on them. They'll stay new.
The thing is, they stay new for a long time on my SUV anyway. I mean, I only put like 1,000 miles a year on it. Damn thing. But dry rot before I need to change them.
Yeah, but see, look at all the miles you're going to save by not putting them on.
Oh, jeez.
Christ, you go get it inspected, come home, pop them off, put the old ones back on.
I mean, I took the SUV, I took the bike up, got inspected, took the SUV in, and he said, "Do you realize you put about double the miles on your bike in your SUV?" I said, "Yeah." SUV just sits in my garage. It's for going to town with the wife. I live in town.
I live in town, so the trip ain't far.
Mm-mm.
It's strange to me to hear you all talk about vehicle inspections. I mean, we
I
don't
know.
do that here.
It's in Pennsylvania. It's like a super tax.
Car inspection or vehicle inspection must be in for like a car or a truck. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Motorcycle, it's a joke. The last 2 times I got my bike inspected, the guy had the sticker filled out before I even got it in the garage.
I was told in Pennsylvania they're supposed to, around here at least, in Mercer County. They're supposed to take him for a safety test ride. My inspector said, I can't do that. I mean, he's like 5'4". Like, there's no way he's going to get on top of the goat, you know?
Yeah.
He said, everything looks good. Last time it was, oh, you're going to need a new set of tires before next inspection.
Of course, some of the road cars you pass on the road here, we probably wouldn't be bad if we had one.
Actually, I had a running joke where Pennsylvania cars kept on moving west. As we considered them junk, they would move to Ohio. And as they're junk in Ohio, they'd move into Indiana. And just keep on going west.
Yeah, you have no idea how true that is.
I lived in Indiana, and I seen cars with no hood, no front grille lights.
You can see that in Ohio. What are you talking about?
This was Indiana.
Yeah, I know, but you can see that shit in Ohio too.
No fenders,
Yeah.
and it was legal.
Oh yeah, dude. This was years ago. There was a truck I seen that passed me one day. Oh God, this was years ago. I think I was still in high school. This truck goes past me. I mean, you can just watch the fender just flap in the wind.
Yep. We had a triaxle dump truck in Mercer bring a load of gravel in, and it had a broken frame on the driver's side. I mean, that thing was like folded almost in half, dragging its belly. And the foreman ended up calling the police to down that truck because it was in Pennsylvania. And the driver said, it's legal, we're in Ohio. And they said, the police officer said, well, you're not in Ohio no more.
Well,
one of the guys that works for me, his truck looks like a tree has fell across it. It's been in so much in the middle where its frame is rusted so bad, has no back window in it. I mean, it's scary to stand next to it.
You might get tetanus.
Oh no! The best thing was the best thing. Like I said, West Virginia didn't always have car inspections. That was something that they brought in within the last like 30 or so years, 40 years. They didn't always have car inspections. And as for motorcycles, they didn't start inspecting motorcycles until like 20 years ago. And that's why our inspection for bikes are just literally like, yeah, wheels are round, it passes.
Oh, look what Mercer County here. We've got the emission testing. Basically, they look it over to make sure all the parts are there, and they test your gas cap with the machine. And I was told 8 or 9 out of 10 fail right off the shelf. And I'm like, what a racket.
Cave Troll, you laughed. The last time I took it to get inspected, the guy seriously said that, yep, the wheels are round, it passes. I wanted to record it. I wish he probably would have looked at me weird, but I wanted to record it. He goes, "Yeah, the wheels are round."
You should have your B camera on next time.
What's this flashing light? I can't turn the flashing light off on that.
Just cover it up with a piece of tape. Oh, it didn't come out on my video for my morning ride, birthday ride. You should have seen the goofy look the guy gave me at the one intersection, trying to figure out what was on top of my helmet flashing.
It's a nip shit detector.
Oh, jeez. I mean, I can turn that light off, but that's how I tell it's running, you know?
I leave mine off. That way people don't realize it's recording. I can hear the audible beep. And since my mirrors don't vibrate going down the fucking road, I can actually glance and see, yeah, okay, the timer's still counting.
Well, in the dark, that's hard.
Well, yeah. Not always leaving the ass cracker down the leg.
Actually, I enjoy riding it at that time in the morning. There's very little traffic. The cops are sleeping whenever you pass them.
Not always.
Around here they are. I have one cop that'll will stop and say hi to me.
Yeah, seriously. Well, there's been a couple of times I've left the girls' house at like 2, 3 in the morning. I don't record it, but
I have my camera on all the time, unless the battery goes dead.
I have been now. I record all the things until the card's full.
I mean, there's a couple of times that I left it off and I forgot. I ended up talking to myself the whole time. Felt really stupid whenever I got home and looked at the camera and it was off.
Tell them it's a Geiger counter.
Yeah.
Didn't Tom do something like that once?
Yeah. I say walk into a restaurant and stuff and walk up. Normally it's a woman, to check you out. And say it's a pregnancy test. If it's flashing, it means you're pregnant.
Oh my God, that's how you start shit right there.
It's a new style pregnancy test.
At least you got your helmet on when she punches you.
Yeah. That tests your helmet out right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Instant retire through an accident.
Guys, we're coming up on 5 o'clock. Everyone who's watching the live stream, thanks for coming.
5 o'clock.
Is it what time? Did I say 5 o'clock?
You did.
Like, boy, we went back in time. Or this is like 5 o'clock in the morning.
I'm fucking out of it. It's almost 10 o'clock. Everyone who came to watch, thank you. It was a great hangout. Almost forgot to do it because I worked today. And again, everyone, thanks for coming. I appreciate everyone who showed up. We'll do this again next week, like always. Thanks for coming, guys.
Thank you. See you later. Bye-bye.
See you guys.
Tune in.